Alright. So, how's it going? We are going to do... I think I'm live. I'm not sure. It says I'm live. So, just talking about a bit of my daily stuff. And then we're gonna go and do some of the story. So let's come over here. Carpenter. Okay, it's having me do fish again, which I'm not going to do. Okay, so we're gonna trust but verify. I should have probably picked up the other one. That was a mistake on my part. Let's head over here. White Mage. Duty Finder. Leveling. Holy shit, it wasn't instant. Oh, there it is. Okay, so what is it going to give us today? Camterra Deepcroft, got it. I also need to go ahead and... Where are you at? General. Over here. Pop that there. Yeah, why are we short of DPS? It's gonna take forever. Alright, not a big deal. Let's go ahead. So I can do DPS and healing at the same time, so not the end of the world. There we go. Thanks for finally joining the rest of the group. quick heal on the tank. Go back to DPS. Oops, that's my fault. Let's drop the Medica, because why not? Personally wouldn't have gone for that, but it's whatever. This has been a pretty clean run, but then again, it's just Tamterra, so haven't had any. You shouldn't really have any issues with this dungeon. Okay, so that was really weird. Some of that seemed to go down real fast for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. Oh, there it is. A little too late on that one, but okay, I'll take it. Okay, so now we're level 35 on the White Mage, right? Yeah, we're good. This shouldn't take me that long, and then we're actually going to knock out a bit of story. At some point, I will need to get Gladiator up. So I need to do that. Because I need that to 16 either today or tomorrow. Uh-oh. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, can you not? Please, thank you. God damn. Oh, because I think the Gladiator has me, or no, I have some quests in Ul'dah, which has me fight those ladybugs. Okay. Please. So, what now? We have the geo-driven, the rodents, rigging, and what evil Larkson Hark. Okay, so that's a golem one, which I actually have to pay attention to, or else I'm going to be in a bad time. And then we have to go over to Cothras. There should be 2 quests over there, and I'm not sure how much is this going to give me. It gives me about 24, 27 each. That might be close. I'm not sure I'll get it today. I'll have to see. Come on. what do I need to do down here? I think one of them is I gotta cut the... Oh, I just have to say something. Okay. Oh, we're already here, so we might as well just do this. Is that done? Let's get all this turned in, and then I'm gonna do a lot of plot. I don't even care if we do actually get to the next level. I'll just save that for next time. It looks like it had just enough. Fuck it. We got some time. Squawk, have you need of Alliance help, Sezu does. So close we are, taking shape before our very eyes, the Zukulan is. Hull for body, engine for heart. Next fashion muscle to transfer power to wings we must. Developed by featherless ones, ceruleum technology was very advanced. Bricks excellent history to design and build our own engine we are. Functionally different main engine components do. Flawless was Tataro's design, and abundance of materials for upcoming tasks we have. But tiny problem there is. Maybe not so tiny. Machine tool for cutting transmission parts we have not. Many intricate gears and cogs harness power produced by engine. Propulsion system they do. With one precision gear wheel, we make lathe to grind such parts we could. Our best hope, Lions, is beg, borrow, steal, but have that gear wheel we must. Only featherless ones have items we seek. Rest on Lion's shoulders. Fate of Dezinqualan does. I was listening to Zenzu's laminations. 'Twould seem we are in need of a new lathe, or following that, a part that would allow us to build one. A gear wheel, which, such as the one we seek, must be the highest degree of workmanship. Should it warp by even the smallest fraction, the imperfection will be reflected in the turning of the lathe and make crafting of precision components impossible. No, it must be one to extremely exact specifications. I speak of difference of a single hair's width here. In the entire realm of Eorzea, I can count on fingers of one hand the master artisans who are capable of forging such a piece. And even should we be so fortunate to secure the services of such a talented individual, we must consider the time it would take to craft the gear wheel. Our project might languish for weeks, if not months. It would be far better if we were to focus on obtaining an existing gear wheel, and then somehow convincing the owner to part with it. A lathe. Where have I seen a lathe before? Yes, I have vague memories of seeing one of my grandfather's workshops. It was somewhere outside the city. Fine, that's it. We must return to Gridania and speak with Coulson once more. He's been with Highwind Skyway since the beginning. If anyone were to know what to become of grandfather's lathe, it would be Coulson. Be likely in and around Caroline Canopy. The old man is never far from the airships when not attending to business. How far do we go with the Birdman? Are we almost done with them? Quest. Tribal quest. No, they go all the way to 7, and we're not even at 5 yet. Okay, that's a bit bad. That's fine. I know what I said. I know what I said, but I kind of just want to get this knocked out. This is not what I wanted. Where are you at? Leaf of the party. Isn't he, like, over here? Or is he? Is he upstairs? Oh, yeah, he might be over here. I'm dumb. There you are. Yes, I remember you. My eyesight may be failing, but my mind is very sharp, thank you very much. You've the lad Master Tataramu employed as delivery boy. Surely the materials I provided were sufficient, yes? The young Massling wishes to know what became of the lathe from his grandfather's workshop. Now that brings back memories. It'd be on 50 years ago now that I began my apprenticeship at Tenora, a famous adventurer and businessman. I still recall the day he convinced the revolutionary enterprise. He proposed the idea of building passenger balloons that shared this principle and with the purpose of auxiliary dirigibles. His company was the very first air travel service in the realm and marked the birth of Highwind Skyways. Of course, it was not until around 30 years ago, where Sid Garlon brought airship technology to Eorzea, that flight between seas became regular occurrence. Those were the days, though. If I closed my eyes, I could still see the workshop, still hear the ecstatic optimism of Tetanora, and I worked tirelessly on the construction of the first balloon. Pray excuse an old man reminiscing. We were speaking of, yes, lathes. I believe that lathe master Tetaramu refers to as the one he used in the old Fulgar workshop. But I'm afraid the place was shut down and dismantled for lumber after Tatabaru assigned management of the company. It was the end of an era, after all. I wonder if there's any still in Fulgard who remember the time. Perhaps you should try speaking with the employees at the Bobbing Cork. Okay, now we go over here. Welcome to the Bob and Cork, friend. Will you been eating a room? No, you come for drink and gossip, then. A lathe? I'm afraid I'm much unfamiliar with the term. Some manner of tool from the old shipwright workshop that used to stand here in Fulgard? A pity our previous owner has moved on. 10 years I've worked here, and never I've heard talk of such a workshop. Well, I may know not of the lathe. We do have a mountain of unclaimed possessions that we've been adding to since the dawn of bloody time. The inn is a large storeroom in town, you see, and it's favored reliquary of all matters of unwanted and forgotten artifacts that once belonged to either residents or customers. Only just this morning I thought to clear some space by throwing away the oldest and dustiest relics. You're more than welcome to shift through the pile of outside and take whatever you wish. So it's not over there. Over here, maybe? Lions. Is that what I think it is? The gear wheel from the lathe I came to Falgorn on the hardest of remembrance, and I certainly glad I did. The workshop itself is gone, but some things are too precious to simply fling into the midden heap, where the artisans must have saved it. My grandfather was always well respected, you see. Even in the latter years, he would take me to see the workers practicing their trade. Listen well, Tatararu, he would say. Coin has its uses, but aught of true value is bought with passion and persistence. To reach the highest skies, you must spread your wings and soar. His words of wisdom were the sweetest lullabies to me as a child, so it was likely his influence that encouraged me to persuade my love of airship design. What's this? The face of the gear wheel is engraved with an indication of some kind. To my dear friend, the Zukolan, on these wings I pledge our everlasting bond, Tetanora. But this would mean... Lions, we must return to Ikalth and deliver the treasure to Zenzu without delay. There are certain questions to which Ixo's colleague may hold the answers. Okay, so we got the gear wheel. We'll go back. This is going to give us practically a whole level just in itself. Nervously waiting for Lion's return, as it was, releasing decidedly unblessed wind bows where... That's disgusting. Okay. Yes, exactly what we need, this gear wheel is. Good, good, good. Edging much closer to the reality dream that Denzu Quillan is. So there's something I want to ask you. Pale Tatarama, look. Nor his belly like Zezu. As for mission to use the train trench, Tatarama need not. No, perhaps you should just read the inscription on the gear wheel. Inscription? Ah, see tiny words Zezu did not. To my dear friend, Dezu Quillan, on these wings I pledge our everlasting bond, Tatanora. Tatanora is my grandsire. He was the man who founded Highwind Skyways 46 years ago. I'm fairly certain we have all heard the second name before. Care to share the source of your amusement, Zezu? Too perfect it is, destined to fall into our hands this gear wheel was. Dezu Quillan, outcast and genius, first chief of Ikith 9, master balloon maker, and Zezu's respected mentor. Your mentor? The name of your hybrid airship? Yes, one and the same. Think of better way to honor chief memory, Zezu could not. Then it was true. I speak of an old rumor. It was said that my grandfather's company was built on his appropriation of Beastman's aeronautics, that all balloons he flew were not more than the base imitations of Ixo-made vessels. There was a rumor that was originally officially denied, and any mention has thoroughly expunged from written records on this assertion that even unfounded claims of stolen Beastman technology would unduly harm Highwind Skyway's reputation. I thought it merely the ramblings of a rival, sick with envy at grandfather's success. Yes, envy it was. Envy which led our ancestors to steal our genius. Thieves and liars. Says who I... Pulling Tataramaro's tail feathers, says it was. Judging by words on gear wheel, stolen from us the knowledge was not. Friends they were. Shared craft with Tatarama's grandfather, Dezu Quillan did. See it clearly, says you can. Two dreamers gazing in the vast sky. One feathered one not. Not so different our past and present, eh? Fate is at hand in our meeting, it would seem. I am honored to continue the friendship our elders began, says Tatora. Dust in Sezu's eye there is. Back to work. Swiftly now. Our whole tongue shortened on new lathe. Tatora Maro. Thanks to your diligent efforts, the crew can now use their new lathe to craft gear and cogs that will transfer power from the engine to the wings. Continue assessing. Okay. So we should be getting closer to them being done. Fortunately, I don't have any more quests for them. Well, actually, fortunately, because I actually wanted some story, but... So for the next one, we're going to go to Ulda. This guy is still sitting here. I swear to God, I saw him there yesterday. I know this game is addicting, but goddamn, please. Log off every once in a while. So we need to go to the Hustling Strip. I'm pretty sure that's for something else. So we're not going to do that right now. We're going to go and talk to the Alliance leaders and see what their decision is in regards to the ultimate weapon. Council of the Alliance leaders is presently in progress in the Fragrant Chamber. I must ask you to step away from the door, sir. I'm sorry, you are here on behalf of the Science of the Seventh Dawn. 1,000 pardons, my lord. Of course you may enter.
We keep treading the same ground.
Van Belsar's demands are clear.
Alas, our minds are not.
I've never been one to shy from a fight, but if this weapon of theirs can do all they claim...
It has been 5 years since the calamity, and our people have scarce begun to rebuild their lives. Can we now, in good conscience, call upon them to risk what little they have left? I would spare them the pain of further conflict. Conflict, I say, though that would imply forces set in opposition. If the combined might of 3 primals could not stay Garlemald's new terror, what meaningful resistance can we offer? We who struggle to quell the foes who rise up within our own borders.
Long have we fought the primals, but to what end? We strike them down at no small cost, only for them to rise again and again. Are we to play this profitless game for the rest of days? I, for one, grow tired of it. Mistake me not. I do not propose to trade one tyranny for another. I love liberty. But conciliation need not mean oppression.
By the 12, though neither of you cried surrender, your every word betokened it. Not that I deny there is truth in what you say, nor can I rightly claim that Ul'dah is ready to fight. Refugees flood our gates, and beastmen swarm our land, while the great and the good do nothing. My flames struggle to bear the burden. I put on a grand show at the Remembrance Service, made all manner of lofty promises. I've made good on not a bloody one.
Do not blame yourself, Raban. You said only that which the people needed to hear. All present have done the same. Our citizens had become lost to hope. If our words serve to kindle it in them anew, better we speak than remain silent. Our enemy condemns us for failing our people. Yet what does he care for their well-being? While we labored to rebuild their lives, the Black Wolf built instruments of murder with which to end them.
Her Majesty speaks true. For all our failings, the people's well-being has ever been our foremost priority. While none among us ever doubted that the Empire would one day resume its war, we scarcely had means enough to solve the problems of the present.
Aye, which is why we look to others to safeguard our future. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Alas, they are gone, and the Black Wolf is at our door.
Admiral! I fear you are mistaken.
Alphinaud, Minfilia, and 7 hells! Master Garland?
And you, dear friend.
By Ralga, you're alive. All of you.
As we approached, I would swear I heard talk of surrender. But I know that cannot be. It is not the Eorzean way.
Hear me, my friends. Accepting the Garleans' offer to vanquish the Primals would be folly. Folly, I say. For might is not the answer to the primal threat. Indeed, the more the Empire exerts its strength, the worse matters will become. Primals enter this world when mortals call upon them, and mortals are wont to appeal to a higher power when they are desperate. Nothing is more certain to breed desperation in the beast tribes than the Garleans' proposed solution.
The true answer lies in a lasting peace. But the Garleans only know war and conquest. Should Eorzea fall into their hands, there will be such suffering as none can imagine.
We are not blind to the many challenges that each of your nations face. Yet you must not give in.
Aye. Remember 5 years ago when you wagered all for the sake of the realm? Remember what you fought for, what you were willing to die for. Let the memories rekindle the fire in your heart, for Eorzea has need of it again.
Come what may, we Scions will never give up the fight. And so I bid you stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm.
A great man once said that a shrewd merchant grasps not for the quick profit, but invests in the future. Wise words, eh, Ralban?
Sid,
Your words stir and shame me in equal measure. How could I contemplate surrender? I know full well that all we have, we owe to the sacrifices of those who went before us. Yet the seeming hopelessness of our plight robbed me of my insight. We Gridanians have no love for war, yet we have still less for those who would threaten our homeland. Ever have we fought to protect those things we hold dear, and this shall never change. Gridania will go to war. We will fight the Empire for the sake of the realm and all who abide here.
At long last, I hear words worthy of a founder of the Alliance. Ralban, are we to be outdone?
I lost one homeland. The thought of losing another had blunted my resolve. But no man knows better than I that if you want aught, you'd best be ready to die for it. With great danger comes the chance for great glory and great profit. We Uldans who have turned sand into gold know this well. How many times have we fallen into the pit of despair, only to have you pluck us out? I've fair lost count.
Reckless, the lot of you, like bloody pirates. Well, I won't waste my breath trying to talk you round, on account of being a pirate myself. And the pirate who shrinks from a challenge is no pirate at all. Those who would pick a quarrel with us must choose. Back down, or go down with all hands. Let the Garleans come. The united strength of Limsa Lominsa will be waiting for them.
If our realm realm is to be free of this pall of darkness, let it be by our own hands.
For Eorzea!
We must needs consider how the weapon may be brought to bear against us.
The Maelstrom will secure strategic points along the coastline.
In the meantime, the flames will deploy at...
Be at ease, my friends. You have banished our doubts. Pray leave the military matters to us, and retire to the waking sands. We will send word anon.
Alright, so to war is the answer. Got it. Where's my... There's a Vesper Bay, so we'll use that real quick. Thank God they give us those. So we still don't have quests out here. I'm in Philia real quick, see what she has to say.
I cannot well express my relief to think that the Alliance came so close to surrender.
But the fire in their hearts has been rekindled, and they will fight to the last.
This warmth inside. Did you feel it too, Grandfather? I would know something. Was that your power at work earlier?
Nothing of the sort. The leaders of Eorzea had lost their way. I merely helped them to find it again. Oh, hello. Yes, our party returned just a moment ago. How close are you? It's all right, Sid.
We must needs plan our next move. Pray continue liaising with your respective nations. Sid, would you be our man in Ul'dah?
I'll be whatever and wherever you need me to be.
We haven't a moment to waste. All right, let's do this!
Thancred's fate weighs heavy on my mind. I cannot bear to think of him in thrall to an Ascian. Mayhap you know this already, but the Ascians are immortal beings without physical form. Since time immemorial, they have fanned the flames of chaos from the shadows. That they might work unseen, the Ascians entrap and possess mortal men by means of malign artifacts known as crystals of darkness. One such crystal may yet be the key to saving Thancred.
This is a crystal of darkness.
A mere replica, created using data obtained from anomalous crystals found across Eorzea.
It comes to us courtesy of the students of Baldessian, our distant allies. Even for an Archon, Thancred's talents are exceptional. We all had complete confidence in him. It was for this reason that none among us foresaw the danger in sending him to investigate the Ascians alone.
Thancred had been striving to fill the void left by Louisoix. Yet, it was plain that he was overtaxing himself.
Yeah, he would volunteer for everything and work till he was dizzy.
And the toll taken by his exertions made him vulnerable to Ascian influence.
The crystal that binds Thancred must be somewhere on his person. If we could but destroy it, his Ascian possessor would be compelled to relinquish control over him. You have proven the stoutest of allies, standing with us through thick and thin. Yet the most perilous struggle is still to come. For the sake of the realm and Thancred, I ask that you lend us your strength once more.
Nah. No, not at all. We're not gonna help.
From the bottom of my heart. As I am sure you are aware, the realm was saved from certain doom 5 years ago by heroes known as the Warriors of Light. What you may not be aware of is that your many feats in service to the Scions have prompted folk to make certain comparisons. I must confess, you do remind me of them. Yet remember this, however glorious the past, it is the hero's lot to be judged on the deeds of the present. A new darkness threatens the realm, and the people cry out for a savior. I believe that you are he, a warrior of light, here in the present, guided by the crystal's will. Come, my friends, let us fight to safeguard the future of our beloved Eorzea.
All present, then let us begin. We have received the details of an impending operation. In what promises to be the largest single counter-offensive in the realm's troubled history, the Alliance will strike at every Imperial stronghold standing upon Eorzean soil. As might be expected, the operation will be complex, but we need not commit to its intricacies to memory. It is enough that each man understand his part and play it to the best of his ability. The finer instructions you will receive at each staging point. To begin, let us review the distribution of our forces. From the west, the east, the Maelstrom of Lamensa and the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah, and the Order of the Twin Adler of Gridania. Next, let's examine the locations of Imperial strongholds. Near Limsa Lamensa, you have Cassium Osen, situated in the eastern Valbrand, and Cassium Meridum, which lies to the south and east in the midst of the Rotano Sea. Near Ul'dah, you have Cassium Meridium to the north, and coastal outpost Cape Westwind, which connects the Cassium Meridium to the mainland by means of Magitek Transporter. Near Gridania, you have Cassium Orens, which lies at the eastern edge of the Twelveswood. And finally, in Mordona, you have Cassium Sentry, a thorn in the heart of Eorzea. The forthcoming operation will see Allied forces assault each of the aforementioned locations with the ultimate objective of destroying the Imperial's new weapon housed in Cassium Meridium. As one might expect, the Blackwell's seat of power, Cassium Meridium, boasts all but impenetrable defenses. If we are to breach it, we must need to isolate it from its sister strongholds. To do so otherwise would be the risk being caught twixt hammer and anvil. The operation will comprise of 4 distinct phases, all told. The first shall see us eliminate one of Blacksmith's most trusted lieutenants, Rethen Sasavina. According to our intelligence, the prefecture is due to visit the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind for an inspection. When he arrives, we will dispatch an elite adventure unit to eliminate him. Alliance, we would have you lead its assault. Britton is a peerless field tactician. Shorn of his leadership, the garrison of Cassium Owens will be as a snake without its head. Phase 2 will see us sever Cassium Meridium's primary line of supplies. As soon as Retelin's presence is confirmed at the coastal outpost, the Maelstrom will lay siege to Cassium Osen. At that very hour, the Lamensan Armada, helmed at the Admiral herself, shall move to blockade Cassium Meridum. Meanwhile, in the Twelveswood, the Order of the Twin Adler will surround Cassium Orens. and they'll have the sylphs to help them. Phrixio's been wanting for a chance to avenge these ones. Phase 3 shall see to neutralize Cassium Meridium's defenses. Forming our main thrust, the Immortal Flames will march against the stronghold with all their strength while the enemy's eyes are thus drawn outward, and that their lead adventure unit shall infiltrate the Cassium. Its mission, to disable the magic field generators which protects the Platorium, a fortress within a fortress where the ultimate weapon is believed to be housed. Lions, you will have to take command once more. Meanwhile, the Order of the Twin Adler will blockade the railway which connects Century and Meridium, preventing the timely arrival of reinforcements from Mordona. A wise precaution. The monstrous locomotive, which runs back and forth between the two castra, is capacious enough to transport a small army, by all accounts. It is well the Garleans do not think of give it wings. Once Meridium's defenses have been compromised, the operation will enter its fourth and final phase. This will see the Immortal Flames into the stronghold and suppress the remnants of the enemy garrison. Allowing Lion's unit to pass unstoppable into Praetorium, we will locate and destroy the ultimate weapon. By this feat shall the operation be deemed a success. In addition to the Grand Companies, we can count upon the support of a variety of other parties, from the Pirates of Limsa Lamenta to the Monarchists of Ul'dah, and all the operation will involve no fewer than 12 major factions. Legend holds the Archons were 12 in 1, and 1 in 12. So for this reason, our grand endeavor will be dubbed Operation Archon. Countless free companies have also pledged their swords, and more join us by the day. At long last, all of Eorzea is rising as one. As before, we Scions shall work in concert with the Grand Companies. Hida, Papalima, Y'shtola, pray accompany your respective organizations on their missions. Oriange, I'd have you request represent us in Ul'dah. Reassure the financiers they have made a sound investment, and when that is done, pray return here and aid in the coordination of our forces. Tataru, please assist Oriange in any way you are able, and ensure that everyone is kept abreast of latest developments. Minfilia, Sidr and I shall accompany the main host in the advisory capacity. Be our task to analyze intelligence as it comes in our possession, and make the necessary recommendations to command. As Alphanode mentioned, you are to lead an elite unit of adventurers whose task it is to see each of Operation Archon's main objectives fulfilled. Yours is a truly important role of all, and like to be the most dangerous. Pray choose your party well, and stint not in your preparations. The battle of the future of the realm is about to begin. Together let us show the Black Wolf the power of united Eorzea. May report to the Immortal Flames encampment situated in north of here, while you are ready to be briefed on your first mission. I cannot stress this enough, but please be careful. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. Alright. What level is this, by the way? This is 49. I don't even know if I'll be able to start this. Well, I could run my bard, so it's not the end of the world. You are welcome, Lions, to this heart of the Scions. As communications officer fails to me to issue your orders, provide guidance on the upcoming missions. Your first mission is to infiltrate the Imperial outpost of Cap Westwind and eliminate Prefectus Ritalin Sas Avina. All participating units are now in position awaiting your arrival. Please proceed to the staging point and report to Lieutenant Aldebert. This is but the first step in our bid to purge the realm of Garlean menace. I shall pray for your success. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll actually be able to start this one on Dragoon. I think I have my Bard, so that's not a big deal. So you're Lionheart, the fearless leader of the elite adventure unit. I've been expecting you. Our Maelstrom friends report that Ritalin Sasavina departed Cassium Osin a bell ago. Sure enough, a convoy of Imperial airships landed here just now. The likelihood is high that our target is aboard one of these vessels. I dispatched scouts to verify his presence before we strike. Command to all units. Requesting status report. This is Antlion 1. Target has not been sighted. This is Antlion 2. Likewise, target has not been sighted. Antlion 3 here. We got nothing for you neither. This is Antlion 4. Nothing to report as of... Wait, disregard previous message. Target sighted. I say target sighted. Understood. Hold your position. Attention all units. This is Lieutenant Albert Cotter. First step of Operation Archon begins with us. Should we falter here, all hope of victory will be lost. It's no small burden, but know I believe in all of you. So believe in yourselves, and together we will blaze a path for our brothers and sisters of the Alliance to follow. We will create multiple diversions and disperse the enemy garrison. That should give you a chance to breach their defenses. Go now, Lions, and bring us Redolin's head. May Ralgar grant you strength. Commence diversionary maneuvers. Alright, so now we go in here. This one's pretty easy. I don't even think it lasts like 5 minutes. That's how fast it goes. Must be a disciple of 49er. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. I guess we're done using our Bard. It would appear we have unexpected guests. Now, where have I seen you before? But of course, the med who felled the mighty Titan. This is the Icon Slayer? I see. The commotion without is not but a diversion. Allow me to hazard a guess. By limiting me, you hope to undermine the garrison of Ocidens. Bold strategy, to be sure, but have you to shrink the seed to fruition? Leave now. None of you are a match for him. Send word to Cassium Ocidens. Tell him the Lamentsons are coming. At once, my lord. 15 years have come and gone since Lord Valbessar first set foot in Eorzea, yet his ambition for the realm burns as strong as ever it did. Know what fuels that adventure? The desire to deliver the people of it from their suffering. The lands he has conquered were all bereft with problems, poverty, starvation, lawlessness, and strife. My homeland was no exception. Had my lord not reached and claimed it for the Empire, it would have ultimately been destroyed itself. Under his sage leadership, my people enjoyed such peace and stability that we have never known. He also only desires the self-same for the people of the realm. Under his rule, Eorzea would be free from the shackles which bind it, the shackles of false faith. There'd be no feeble leaders to misguide the masses, no icons to bleed the realm dry. true peace would reign, and the people would be free to live their lives without fear of persecution or oppression. Should you doubt the truth of my words, I bid you look upon me. I am no son of Garlemald, yet Lord von Belser saw befit to raise me to a station of great honor. He measures a man not by his birth, but his worth. Such is his sense of justice. By the grace of his excellency, I am where I was born to be, upon the field of battle. He's given me a noble cause to fight for, and worthy adversaries to smite. I'm not wont to bear my steel needlessly, but if we are to deal with, if you are deaf to reason, in the name of Lord von Velsar, I, Riddlin and Sas Avina, do swear to strike you down. Oh, what? Excuse me. I guess they removed this from being a party thing anymore. Okay then, like... Oh, I need to stop. Yeah, I need to stop. He's got some new tricks. I was gonna do the shield thing again, isn't he? What are you doing? Yeah, my weapon is actually really hurting me right now. We'll still win, but this is taking a little bit longer than really should. Oof. Oh, he's bum rushing me now. Okay, so we just gotta down him. Let's age you might. Oh no, is he gonna push him back? Oh no, he's not. Okay. That's one down. Okay. Is there something I'm supposed to do? Uh-oh. Is he gonna rage mode? Ooh, that hurt. He certainly made this fight a whole lot more interesting. Oh, now he does it 3 directions. Oh no, he does it in 4 directions. Oh shit, where do I go? Where do I go? Oh. Ow. Okay, well, we're gonna be doing that then. you guys not? We can do this. I know we can. I just don't... I gotta learn... I got myself a little bit stronger weapon now. We're fine. I mean, I could get myself some stronger gear too. I don't think I'll need it. Oh, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. See, this used to be like a group thing. And it was like super... Oh, shit, stop. Stop! Don't do that. I didn't mean to actually win, but that was a waste. Okay, whatever. we're gonna give this another shot. If I don't succeed at this, I'm not really sure what I have to do. Maybe I just take one to the face and then, as long as I don't get hit by multiple of them, I should be fine. Over here. Okay, so there is a little bit of a... There isn't much of one, but there's a little bit of space I could escape from that. It looks like it's gonna be over here. Nice. They certainly made that fun a little bit more fun. They're stronger than I had expected. But I have my honor. I cannot. I will not yield. Okay. Where's this going? What do I do? Oh, thank God, that was close. That was so fucking close. Forgive me. I have failed you. Lord Van Belsar. Light. Magitech transporter. Lions, are you there? What news of I can't even say that name. This deed, you have sown the seeds of our ultimate victory. How far away is it?
So I'm going to check right now.
The fading of that light presages the end of the Empire's tyranny. Renthal Savena is no more. The next phase of Operation Archon commence. Tis I. It seems you've done it again, Lions. I'll raise a tankard to you, but I'm afraid we've no time to savor the victory. It should be a small matter of infiltrating Casa Meridium and destroying the Ultima weapon. I know, no rest for the preternaturally gifted. Let's stop feeling sorry for yourselves and make your way to Immortal Flame's encampment. The communications officer will issue your orders. I'll be waiting for you at the main host. Look, Hydaelyn, your minion comes, bringing the light. Alas, the gates to the void already stands open, so darkness shall consume all, and you shall bow down before the one true God. We'll get to you, La Habrea. Perfectus slain. Regrettably, what was that? Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this up here shortly. Regrettably so, my lord. At the hand of the Icon Slayer, if the Centaurian who survived the attack is to be believed. Ritalin, or however you say that name. Where were his men when he faced the enemy? Fleeing, even the commander yielded his last breath. It is proven they questioned his right. I cannot speak for them, my lord. Begs pardon, my lord, but there is more. The Maelstrom has laid siege to Cassim Occidens. Likewise, the Crimson Fleet moves to blockade Cassim Meridium. Baronum. So this is their answer. Very well, we shall crush them as we crush the Icons. Go forth and show them the futility of their resistance. Likewise, the Crimson Fleet moves to blockade Cassim Meridium. Baronum. So this is their answer. Very well, we shall crush them as we crush the Icons. Go forth and show them the futility of their resistance. Likewise, the Crimson Fleet moves to blockade Cassim Meridium. Baronum. Yes, my lord. Okay, so just get this real quick. Soonhearts, your deeds this day are an inspiration to us all. With the death of the Prefectus, Operation Archon has entered its second phase. As we speak, the Maelstrom moves to blockade Castrum Occidens and Castrum Meridum. To the far east of the Black Shroud, the Order of the Twin Adler advances on Castrum Orens. Already, you have done so much to advance our cause. Performing such feats are worthy of song, but if your plan is to succeed, more is required of you. Let me know when your preparations are in order, and I shall relay to you the particulars of your next mission. Yeah, no. We're just gonna take that. Phase 2 of the operation is proceeding in motion. Our brothers and sisters in the Maelstrom are holding their own against Garlean forces upon Valbrand in the Rotondo Sea. Ere long, the third phase will begin. You must take the field once more. The Immortal Flames will strike at Castium Meridinum by the way of the divisionary maneuver. When the Garleans are thus locked in battle, you're to infiltrate the stronghold and bring down the magic field that surrounds the Praetorium. The staging point for the mission lies in the shadow of the Castle Meridin. In northern Thanalin, that is where you must go. On your way there, however, I would ask you to make a brief stop at Camp Bluefog, one of our key outposts in the area. The garrison, I'm told, is in low spirits. It would do our troops well to see the hero of Cape Westwind appear before them. For the good of her cause, please stoke the flames in their hearts. Okay, so I am actually going to have to call it there, because I'm going to head out here shortly. But still a nice 2-hour stream. And I'll be back, and we are going to wrap up at least the next stream be completely done with A Realm Reborn, moving on to post.